There is a very popular trope that if you read fantasy romance or romance in general, like any subgenre of romance, there is a very, very popular trope that you probably know about. And it feels like everybody loves this trope. Um, but I kind of have some beef with it. Like, it is not that I dislike the trope entirely, because I do like it. I just need very specific, I guess, parameters for this trope for it to really land for me. And is not what you will probably think. So this trope is the enemies to lovers trope. And it feels like this is probably the most popular trope in any book that has like a central romance in it, regardless of like if it's in the romance genre, if it's just like fantasy romance, which I guess that's the conversation if that is actual subgenre of romance. But anyway, it feels like this trope is one of the most popular tropes. I see it slapped on books everywhere, and they're correct when they have it in their book. Like it's enemies to lovers. What I don't like about the trope is, and this is going to be a little strange because I feel like most people would prefer it to be the opposite way. And I actually don't like it when they are like true enemies to lovers. You know, I hear that criticism a lot, which is valid, where it's like they say they're enemies to lovers, but like, are they really? Or do they just like have a misunderstanding and dislike each other? But I don't really like it when they are true enemies, because I find that when the trope is done where it's like face value, actual enemies to lovers, the way the trope is titled, I find that it can go two ways. One, which if you've ever read, it's Elizabeth Wheatley, her book, oh gosh, what's the name of it? Just look up Elizabeth Wheatley. It's her series that has, it's about an assassin, okay? And I read the first book of that one here recently, and you know, she markets it as it's a true enemies to lovers, and I actually like the way that she did a true enemies to lovers, because I feel like if you have it where it's an actual enemies to lovers, they either have legitimate reasons to hate each other or distrust each other or whatever it is, to be on opposing sides.